Hey guys, so we wanted to get on here and talk about everything that's been going on. We've had a burden on our hearts for a long time, and it's just time for us to talk about it. Um, First off, being Black in America, we are empowered, we're free, and we are privileged. We feel so privileged to be Black Americans and to live here in America in 2020.
Yep.
Um, we are free every day to make our own choices and decide how we want to live life, the things we want to do, and who we want to become here in America, not being held back by anyone or by our skin color.
Yep. We don't feel like we have any more, less or more privilege than our white brothers and sisters. I mean, there has been a time in our lives where we felt disadvantaged in any way. Every opportunity that's been presented to white people has been presented to us. We just feel like, and through our experience, and is that we've just never been disregarded, and there's never been anything that we wanted to do that we couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to start a business, we have a business. We wanted to start a family, we have a family. We wanted to live in a nice home, in a nice lot with amenities, we got it. There's nothing that stopped us. There was no discrimination along the way. Anything that we put our mind to in this country, we got it. And that's the story of so many other people that look like us. So,
Mm-hmm. And so, like, this whole notion of white privilege and that just because people's skin is white, that they get it easier in life. That is not true. We are privileged. We can create our own opportunities every day. We can read, we can learn,
yep.
we can grow, we can start businesses, we can achieve whatever it is we want to achieve. We are privileged here in America. What other country can you go and just create opportunities for yourself?
Yep.
This America is the land of opportunity.
Yep.
So many people come here from other countries because of the opportunities available to anybody,
Yep.
no matter what you look like. And yeah, it takes hard work, it takes discipline, but you can come from a poverty stricken place and rise to the top. So many stories, so many success stories of people who have done that. And so, as Black people, we can become and do whatever we want to do. And the only thing that holds us back are ourselves.
Yep. Yep. So. There's no greater obstacles than our own mind.
Mm-hmm.
There's no boogeyman in the dark or people group that are coming out against us. I mean, and it's been, for us, it's been a great experience. We live in this country. For our kids, it's been a great experience. Whatever we put our mind to, we've always gotten it done. There's been no blockage or hindrances by other people groups that stopped us from being the full Tanisha and Reggie that we've ever wanted to be. So
yeah, we've always had a voice. We don't need white people to not speak so that we can have a voice. We've always had our voice. We don't feel like just because someone else has a different skin tone, they're better off than us. They're not just pushed through the system and the system always has their back and they're always going to get off or whatever. We know how to live a moral life. We know that the choices that we make every day lead to the results that we want to see in our lives. So we're not scared. We don't feel scared in America to go out in public. We don't feel scared in America when we get pulled over by the police. We know that we respect people. We respect the police. We're going to teach our children to love God, to respect people, to live a moral life.
Yeah, and it's just, again, me being a guy, I've been pulled over by the cops many times. All of them were pretty much my fault. And I've had over a dozen experiences with the cops, even more than that. And they've been nothing but nice. They've never talked down to me. They've never disrespected me, thrown me on the floor. And it's always been a wonderful experience with the police officers. And just this narrative that's going on saying that the cops are all bad or mostly needs to be, destroyed or abolished, that's a faulty narrative. That's just not true. Police are our only line of defense against the public and real evil out there. So I just wanted to tell any cops out there that I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And just this narrative needs to be shut down because it's not doing us any good as a country or as a people.
Yeah. And just so much of it has to do with the mindsets. And so often, especially in the Black communities, we are given a mindset at a young age to not like the cops,
Yep.
to not like white people,
Yep.
to feel like we have a target on our back just because we have black skin, that everybody's out to get us,
Yep.
and that we're going to have to work 10 times harder than the white man
Yep.
to be successful. And when you live with that mindset, it's just like a mental
Enslavement. Yeah.
it can really hold. What you believe is what you start to see in your life. It can
Exactly.
really hold you back.
Yeah.
It's really not empowering to the black community.
It's a victim mindset.
Yes.
Yeah. And we don't want to teach that to our kids. We don't want to pass that on to our kids or our friends. We want them to know that this is a great country. This is a land of opportunity. Every opportunity that's been given to our white brothers and sisters has been given to us. We could reach out and do whatever we want. There's been nothing that stopped us. Our life has not been hard in this country at all. It's been nothing but great and nothing but love.
Yeah.
And we live in the South.
And not saying that there is no racism, not saying there hasn't been injustices.
Yeah.
We stand with those injustices.
Yes.
We stand with them. But we, as black people in America, are free.
Yeah.
We are privileged.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We're privileged.
Yes.
We are privileged.
We're the most privileged people in the whole world. We could literally do whatever we want. The greatest entertainers were black. We had a 2-term black president who was still extremely popular. I mean, the richest, one of the richest women in the world, Oprah, is a black woman who grew up in the South, and so it's just nothing has held us back in this time. Nothing is holding us back in this time that stops us from doing and being whatever it is that we want to be.
And there's so many other black people who believe the way we believe and
Yep.
have the same perspective we do. Thousands, millions of black people who believe the way we do. And their voice is not being heard. They're not being seen. But our perspective and our voice and our view
Yep.
is just as important. And right now, through the media and on social media, all we're seeing is one side. But there is a whole nother perspective, and we are hoping to give that and open it up for other people who feel the way we do and have the same perspective that we have to speak up and speak out to.
Yep, and that's all we got to say. Have a nice day.